This really sucks having one monitor. I want to put my notes up somewhere. Alright. So, you all have your character names, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Certainly do.
Alright. So, today we are playing the castle on the hill. A little fun little one-shot Call of Cthulhu game that I have prepared very hastily today. Joining us, we have Liam playing Alastair Arthur Argyle III.
Indeed.
What are you again? You're a beefcake.
I'm a boxer and a gentleman.
Right, not a beefcake.
I quickly wrote some backstory.
Okay, very good.
You're son of Arthur Argyle II. Fought in the Great War as an officer because of family, of course, during which he also took part in boxing when not fighting.
Very good, sir. Very good. Alright. And then we have Phil playing Alvin Truman. We have lots of A names here. Phil,
Yeah.
who are you? You're a dreamer. You're a hobo of Hobo Incorporated.
Yes, that's true. Oh, I'm Alvin Truman. Oh, you have to believe me. It's in the name, Truman.
Speak the truth.
I speak the truth. The aliens, they're here already.
Phil, did you really put sex as a yes? Okay. Then finally, we have Miranda playing Betty Lynn, a femme fatale of Betty Lynn Services, a private investigator. Is that the only services, huh?
Well, yet to be confirmed.
Alright. Very good. So, we pick up with the three of you traveling to a small, old-timey town in the middle of the countryside. And here, you find yourselves beginning your investigations. The three of you are private investigators who know each other, who, considering Betty is the only one with an actual investigation company, I'm guessing she probably hired the two of you to...
Perhaps the Argyle family is backers.
Yeah.
She hired the best of the best, but they weren't available, so she got us instead.
Very good.
One of the sponsors, so they sent Alastair along.
So, you guys have been hired. You've been called to do an investigation at the small town in the middle of the countryside. That only really prominent thing is it has this old tourist attraction castle sitting on a cliffside hill overlooking the town. Apparently, there's been a recent spree of grave robbings, and there's been a fear, and there's been reports of monsters in the night, of flying creatures terrorizing the children. And Betty Lynn Services has been hired to investigate these claims by local insurance companies that are tired of paying out insurance claims on people's family that got their graves dug up and their bodies stolen. The police aren't really... Well, there are no police here. There's just like a county sheriff, and he's elected, so he doesn't really have any investigation abilities, so he's not really doing very much. So, we shall begin on the road. So, who's driving?
Can I hail a cab?
Surely we have a driver.
You have a driver? Phil, you guys tolerate a driver?
I'm an expert driver. I've always driven every day of my life.
Okay, I think Phil's driving, guys.
It's true. I promise. Oh god.
Phil, make a dexterity check because you're the driver.
Oh god.
It all ends before it even starts.
Yep.
Regular difficulty?
Yep, regular difficulty. Oh, you actually succeeded on a regular difficulty. Very good. So, For those of you who don't know, for Call of Cthulhu rules, it's a D100 based system. So whenever you roll a D100, and you're trying to roll below whatever your skill or attribute is. And the more below you get it, the better of a success. So in this case, Phil got a regular success because he rolled below it, but not enough to actually be a better success. But that's good enough considering you guys are driving. So you guys have a old-timey car, and you're just driving through the woods, through the hills, and very quickly the road gets very narrow. The trees start to press in from all sides. You guys have some fog and some mist that's swirling around. It's getting towards dusk, and the temperature's dropping. It's getting a little bit cold. Phil, what song are you would be playing on the radio station?
Oh god, I don't know 1920 songs. It would be some kind of country music, I think.
Okay, anyone know any country music? Old-timey country music?
Country road, take me home.
To the place I belong.
Maybe something like going down to the river, going down the river. With like banjos in the background.
Oh, perfect. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So as you guys are driving along, enjoying this wonderful music, you guys notice that the road gets incredibly narrow to the point that it's pretty much a one-lane road with just trees reaching in from all sides. The tree branch is starting to scrape into your nice car. You hear in the distance the crackle of lightning and the boom of thunder as it rolls down the hills. And you guys come out suddenly into a clearing. And in the clearing, swap to the correct map. I definitely am pressing the correct buttons on my keyboard. And in the clearing, to the map.
Spooky clearing.
It is a very spooky clearing.
Did you say we were still in the car at this point?
Yeah. So I don't actually have a car token, so we're just gonna put the car at the entrance of the clearing. And as you guys drive into it, you hear a sound, a very loud roar from the trees nearby, and one of the trees sort of falls down into the path in front of you. I'm just gonna draw a little box here. Draw a box.
So we hear a roar, and then the tree just falls down.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a roaring sound, and then a tree just crashes down in front of the car. Fortunately, because you're driving roll, you managed to not crash into it. But you won't be able...
The brakes.
You squeal on the brakes, and you manage to not crash into the tree. But the tree is blocking the road.
Shit! Oh,
bad luck.
You seem like a strong fellow. Can you?
Oh, yeah. Sure, yes, I shall move this out of the way. Screw it. I'm gonna try and lift this fucking tree.
Okay.
Karate chop it or something.
You do see a sign nearby on one of the other trees that says the town is only 2 more kilometers. So it's not like it's that far of a walk if you wanted to walk it.
Well, being a power lifter, I want to try.
Okay, alright, go for it.
So how does this work?
Make a strength check.
Strength check, and then gain a bonus die when making strength rolls to lift objects or people.
Mm-hmm.
So do I just roll the strength, or?
Yes, and put bonus die on 1.
Where is bonus die?
This is when you click strength, they'll bring up
the
roll option.
Cool. Regular? Roll difficult.
Difficult.
Extreme? It's regular, blind, hard, or extreme?
Hard. This is definitely a hard check to be able to lift up this giant tree.
72.
Ooh. So because it's a hard difficulty, you actually don't make that.
It seems this tree is a bit more than I can handle. Perhaps we should make it the rest of the way on foot.
Fine, I'll just ram it with the car.
Okay, Betty, do you want to
ram
say
it and
anything as Phil tries ramming it with the car?
I'm just gonna jump out of the car.
Okay, Betty jumps out of the car. Phil, you want to ram it? Make a dex check.
I'm gonna ram it
I'm
and
gonna run out the way.
yeah, I'll be dangerously close to Alastair.
Okay, go for it.
Damn nature,
Oh my
get out of my way!
god, that's a critical success.
Nice.
Man,
Like blitz through it.
Okay, Phil drives forwards, and the tree is a little bit older and more dead than you thought, and the tree just crumbles into splinters and explodes as you hit it with your car.
That'll teach nature to mess with me. That's a good thing about Call of Cthulhu. You just gotta go balls deep and go for some things sometimes.
Pretty much.
Very much so.
Alright, do you two want to get back in the car then? Because the car seems perfectly fine.
Sure.
Alright, guys get
Good,
back
good job there.
in the car.
I did tell you I've been driving every day of my life. It's true.
Okay,
Oh, you
guess
definitely see results, that's for sure.
guess I don't need to run the rest of this encounter because Phil just drove right through it. Okay.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I mean, we can still encounter things in the car.
Yeah, and we can just run them over.
Phil now has the greatest weapon I've ever given you guys, a car. Okay. Alright, you guys continue to drive through the forest. And as you're driving through the forest, you reach these... Actually, as you drive through the forest, you see this massive sort of cliff-like wall in the forest, kind of splitting it between two different height levels, and the pine trees swirling on at the top. And as you guys drive up the hill, you find this small little quaint village that sort of welcomes you in. It's probably only a few hundred old wooden and clay buildings. They sort of they stand out in many different ways because of just their general architecture. And give me 1 second, I actually hand out this to hand out. It is, if I can find it. Sorry, did definitely organize my things correctly.
Definitely.
Is this what I want? Yeah, okay. It's too big for Discord. Ah, fuck.
Can you take a screen? Use a snipping tool on it?
Hold on. Be the only one I'm gonna do this for. I thought that I could put to Discord. Alright. Wall. Loads. Loads. I'll cut back to you guys. Alright, so you guys find yourselves in this very small, quaint little village. In the distance, you see this hill with this big castle on it. There's storm clouds crackling, and yeah, around you guys is the town itself, a small village. What would you guys like to go to the church or the sheriff's station?
The sheriff's or the what, sorry?
Or the church, where all the grave robbing has been.
I would think sheriff, since they're the law enforcement in town.
Mm-hmm.
Surely they might have some information, maybe, with what's going on. Maybe.
Maybe.
That's fine. I have bad encounters with the law. They don't like me very much, so I might stay outside.
Alright, Phil, perfect. Okay, so you guys go over to the sheriff station. You find it's the small little stone building just in the middle of town. There's a nice little golden star kind of up on the rooftop wall, kind of signifying it as obviously this is where the sheriff is. And and you find that outside of it there's a few horses tied up because he's a good old small town sheriff. Now got his horses. So, it's you two that are going in?
Yes.
Miranda and Liam?
Sure. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Keep a lookout, Alvin.
Oh, you know I will. I got the best eyes anyone's ever had.
We're looking for suspicious ne'er-do-wells.
Alright. Here's the only handout I'm gonna do like this because to upload it. That's what the town looks like.
Barovia.
Yeah, Barovia, you say?
Look, I'm very basic on my name. This is a one shot. Just relax, Liam. Loads. It should load. There you go.
Is it looking
it's
rather
animated.
misty around?
Yeah, that's why Discord didn't like it. It was animated.
Ah, I see.
Now I understand why you didn't want to just use a snipping tool on it.
Yeah, because it's animated. It looks nice.
Could have had the smoke effect.
Alright, so you guys go up to the sheriff's building and you knock on the door, and there's some foot shuffling inside, and then out comes a couple of people, a bunch of what looks like common villagers. They're all wearing very quaint 1920 clothes, just dresses, and the men are wearing overalls, and they all eye you guys as they walk past, and one of them says, "Evening, strangers."
Wow, it's a very old town.
And then
Good day, sir.
then you see a big fat man, very much overweight, wearing nice pressed black pants that are kind of splitting at the seam, and a tannish yellow dress shirt with a little gold badge on it, and he has a big revolver on his hip, and he walks up to the door and he looks at the two of you. "Did your car break down or something? What do you need?"
Would you like to take it from here, Miss Investigator?
What was it we were here for again?
You're here because the church has been having the graves have been robbed and broken into, and there's been reports of monsters in the night.
Excuse me, sir. My name's Biddy Lynn from Biddy Lynn Services, and we've come to sort of find out some more information about these grave robberies at the church.
Ah, I see. You're those investigators that got called in by the mayor then. All right. I guess if the mayor wants something done badly enough, he'll pay for it. I'm Sheriff. I'm. Thank you, Cindy. I'm Sheriff Partywimple. Extend eyes, both of you. So, not much really to go on. I don't know why you city folk are all the way out here. But, must just a bunch of kids digging up some graves, stealing, and the like. I've already whipped one of them, and he's been chained up in the church's basement for punishment.
What drove them to commit such crimes?
Well, I don't know. I haven't gotten all of them, but I'll make him talk eventually, and he'll tell me the rest. But if you all want to get your free paycheck, go right ahead.
So he was at the church, did you say?
Yeah, the kid.
Basement.
Yeah, he's been chained up downstairs.
Very well.
It's either them or it's them. They're gypsies. There's a gypsy
Gypsies, you
caravan.
say?
Yeah, there's a gypsy caravan. They came rolling through a few weeks back. They're camped out by the pools by the river.
Are they still there?
Yeah, they're still there, not paying their taxes. Probably some liberal Democrats.
Well, thank you for the information, good sir.
Right, now you guys don't make any trouble in my town, got it? I won't avoid whipping you just because you're city folk.
Not at all. On my
Right.
honor as a gentleman.
And keep that, mess of rags over there from any of our nice establishments. He seems like he smells. He points at Phil.
What?
Alright, you have a good day now. And he walks back inside and closes the door and you hear the lock engage.
Could I use psychology to get to see what the kind of guy that man was?
Mm-hmm.
Cut off his jib.
Sure. Go for it.
I'm trying to roll it. Psychology? Wait, how do I roll psychology?
Should have skill. I call it. Hold on. Why is it? Hold on. Wait,
It just went 160. What the hell?
hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. Why are the skills not rolling? This is what I get for trying a character sheet. Yeah, what, like, seriously? Specialization? Okay, for whatever reason, skills just do not roll. I am confused. Let me try locking it. Yeah. Oh, you have to click on the name. I'm dumb.
Oh, okay.
Not the actual icon where the dice rollers.
Okay.
You have to click on the name.
Is this a regular? Or...
Yeah, this will be a regular check. Okay, wow, you exactly succeeded on the dot, Liam.
Oof.
Nice.
Okay. You can tell that he doesn't like outsiders, he doesn't like city folk, and that he's not really trying to hide anything. He just thinks you guys are a waste of time and money.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, he's probably right.
Hi, I noticed it says it flagged itself for development. Is that as soon as you use it?
Probably, yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, so did you guys want to go to the church or somewhere else?
I'm quite interested to go to the church.
But
Like.
while I'm waiting outside during that whole encounter, would I be able to like try and flag someone down who's walking
sure.
around and ask some questions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it.
So who do I flag down? What's their deal?
Let's see. I flip through some citizen. Oh, you flag down another rag and a bag wearing person. She walks over towards you. She's got dark black hair. She wears like a green hairband, and the hair kind of falls to her shoulders and is a little bit tied up. She's got like linen bag over her head, and she's wearing just a big cloth heavy dress.
So she's like a hobo?
Yeah. She looks very, very dirty.
Okay. Hello there, fellow sister. And I'll give her some weird hand symbol that obviously means nothing to her. Oh!
Are you here to help me?
Depends on what you need help with.
My daughter, Gertrude, is missing. And she's clutching a little malformed doll. She's been missing a week, and the sheriff won't help me.
Missing, you say? It's the aliens, isn't it? I knew it. I knew it!
The aliens? I didn't know aliens came to our small town.
They love to prey on hobos like you and I. I've been up there many times. What did you see?
I didn't see anything. We live beneath the bridge that leads up towards the castle. We have a small little shack that we've built, and last week she just disappeared. She just ran off.
She ran off.
I think she might have gone up towards the castle and the old windmill, but I don't know. I want to go looking for her, but the mayor lives in the castle and he doesn't like visitors.
So she ran off towards the castle from your home under the bridge.
Yes.
Yep, definitely aliens. Definitely.
Can you get her back? You seem to have experience with aliens.
I can only try, my dear, and I'll put my hand on her shoulder. I can only try.
Oh, thank you.
Say, you got a cigarette?
No, I don't smoke.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get payment some other way. But, well, we'll figure that out later, don't worry. What was her name?
Gertruda.
Gertruda, okay. Don't worry. I'm an expert at this.
Thank
I'll
you,
just-
and
I'll just
Yeah.
walk away as she's saying something. I'll just
Okay.
I'll just start walking away, like hacking with a hacking cough, like.
okay. Alright, so Phil walks off and joins you guys, and you drive over to the church. So, at the church, there's a big graveyard out back, and you see that there's two figures in the graveyard. One of them's wearing like blue clerical robes, and the other one's just wearing brown overalls, and he's carrying a big shovel, and they're kind of arguing. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go into the graveyard where the two people are arguing, or do you want to take this opportunity where maybe the church is empty and slip downstairs?
Can I wait with the listen ability?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? Just like, can I like just
Yeah.
try and see if I can hear anything?
Yeah. Roll listen.
Okay. Regular.
Jeez, it's a good success. Okay, yeah. You listen out and you hear two voices, one of them very deep and gravelly from the graveyard attendant, and the other one more noble and clear from the abbot. And the graveyard attendant is saying, I saw what I saw, sir. A bunch of bats and these and white hair flapping in the wind, and they carried off that child's body. They did. I swear it wasn't kids stealing bodies. It was the spirit of the night. Now, Gravedigger, we have talked about your delusions. Have you had alcohol again? Because you know I won't pay you if you're drinking again. And there'll be none of this funny business when the investigators get here, because we don't want to waste their time with your fantasies, and they just carry on like that.
And then I'll just pass that information on.
Okay.
Children. Do they say children?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good, so they're preying on children mainly. That seems to fit with what the woman told me.
So, wait, who did they say was preying on children?
Some beast with wings, is that right, Seth?
He said some beast with wings, and there were bats, and that there was flapping white hair, is what the graveyard digger said. But maybe you guys could get more information if you talk to him on his own. But again, it looks like the church is currently empty, so you guys could slip in there if you wanted to talk to the kid that's chained up downstairs without the abbot being there. But that risks angering the abbot, so what do you guys want to do?
I guess we could split up.
Yeah, would like one person like to go talk to the abbot, or the groundskeeper who was talking
Yep.
about that, or they were talking to the abbot about
They
it?
were talking to the abbot, and they were
Okay.
arguing with the
And
abbot.
then one person could go interrogate the kid.
I can go interrogate the kid. I'm pretty good at that.
Phil.
Well,
would
I mean that in a weird way. I'm scary.
Would you and Betty like to go and investigate the kid? Talk to her.
Talk
Sure.
to the kid.
And I could go talk to the abbot.
Alright, I'm just gonna put you guys on this map.
I just want to do it in different order, unless you want to talk to the abbot, Miranda.
No, I'm quite fine going and talking to the kid.
Okay.
All right, let's go get this kid. I mean, talk to him.
Sure, this is a good idea. Letting Phil talk to anyone.
That's
I'm
what
an
Betty's going
expert
with.
talker. I've been talking all my life.
Alright. So, Liam, you're gonna go talk to the abbot, right?
Yep.
Okay. So then, Miranda, can you make a sleight of handshake to get into the church and down to the kids' room? Because it is locked.
Sleight of hand,
Hmm?
not regular.
No regular.
Right.
It's just a regular old lock.
Ooh.
That is just barely a success, but it is a success. So you manage to, it's an old-fashioned, just simple key lock, and you manage to just slip some of your lockpicks in and click it open, and you slip downstairs into the basement. Meanwhile, Liam, you approach the abbot. He wears a big blue cloak. He has some, like, nice gold epaulets and this big fancy white hat. He sees you approach, he takes on a very calm stance, and he crosses his arms in front of him, letting his robe arms overlap and hide his hands, and he kind of looks at the groundskeeper and he says, "You will say nothing more of your fantasies. Ah, greetings, my child. How may I, the abbot, serve you?"
Good day, abbot. The name is Alastair Arthur Argyle III, and I am visiting this lovely town on reports of mysterious happenings and grave robbing.
Mysterious happenings and grave robbings, of course. Our poor cemetery here has been broken into by ne'er-do-wells. The sheriff
That's what I
has
thought.
been trying to catch them, but he is a little bit slow. I'm happy to hear that the mayor has finally got some people out here to deal with it. You and your friends.
Yes, and what is your take on the situation?
My take is that the children's minds are being rotted by all that music and comic books. And because of that, they are being inspired to do satanic rituals like stealing poor bodies from these graves. It is quite terrible.
Yes, and we have heard from the locals that also children have been going missing.
Children wander into the forests for all the time, and they come back a few weeks later as grown adults. I'm sure they'll find.
And what is this you're saying of... what? Did he say worshipping or occultish?
Yes, the children obviously are inspired to worship cults by that damn music and comic books.
You've been finding this cultish worship being happening?
No, but I know it's out there somewhere.
Huh. Very interesting.
Yes.
What do you think of I hear you caught one of the grave robbers.
Yes,
What do you think of that?
He is a sinner, and I will purify him.
Shouldn't the be dealing with this? Law enforcement?
The law enforcement has handed him off to me.
Is it normal for the church to take deal out the justice in this town?
It is, it is often not normally, no, but in this case they are children who need education, and they did attack and damage my property, so it is up to me what their punishment should be.
Oh god. Psychology check.
Okay, Liam.
Getting really bad feelings about this guy.
Bad juju.
Yeah, oh, there was naughty children. Give them to the father. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's a pretty good success there on psychology. What do you think, Leo?
I do not like the cut of his jib.
He does not like the cut of your jib either, but you don't see him complaining. No, you get the feeling he's a very stern, very old-fashioned abbot, and that he has
Old-fashioned,
very
right?
extreme views of both the of ideas and religion and pretty much everything.
Being children, would you not say that the proper thing would be to forgive in these situations, Father, and help guide them on the right path rather than condemn them for sinning?
I am not condemning them. I will purify them of their sins through holy rituals and repentance. When I am done, they will be proper children, not these sinners they are now.
Surely repentance through something such as community service would be a lot more dignified.
That is part of their repentance, yes.
Well, I'll continue just asking him about the history of the town and stuff while
Okay.
Lee getting information and partly just helping to distract him.
Okay, perfect.
While the others can continue exploring.
Okay, Miranda and Phil, you two go downstairs into the basement of the church. You find that it's this big open cellar. You see that there's racks of old bottles of water. There's these big crates filled with dried food. And there's a bunch of old musty books in the corner. And you hear a chain rattle. Somewhere deeper in the cellar, you hear a whimper.
What was that?
Who's there?
What was that?
Hello?
Who's there? Who are you?
I'm Doru. Who are you?
Oh, that's right. We're looking for the kid. Are you the kid?
I am a child, yes.
So he's like chained up on the wall
Yeah.
or something, did you say?
So you guys go deeper into the cellar and you see that chained around the neck, tied to a post, you see this boy, probably no older than 13 or 14. He's got scraggly brown hair and dark green eyes, and he looks incredibly underfed. His body is very malnourished, and he's just wearing rag underwear and nothing else. He looks up at the two of you. Did the abbot send you?
No, just keep doing that.
Miranda?
I'm just gonna go with no. No.
You aren't with the abbot? Please, do you have food? I'm so hungry. The abbot says I must be purified by not eating for 2 weeks. It's been 10 days.
See, well, maybe the abbot's right. Maybe you do need to be purified. It's a very common thing these days, you know.
I hurt so much.
Why are you here?
The sheriff caught me. He said that I dug up the graves, but I didn't. I had dirt on my hands from playing in the river.
Playing in the river, eh?
Yes.
Sounds suspicious to me.
I was making friends with one of the gypsy kids.
Gypsies! Did you say gypsies?
I did. They're down by the river.
Abomination!
No, they're good people.
I don't trust this kid. Betty?
Am I able to like take a how does the psychology roll work? What's that?
It's
Are you
like
just like sort of like how you view.
It's like insight.
Right.
You
Just
get
like
an
insight,
into
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, well, feels like busy. We kind of just like size this
Yeah,
guy
sure.
as what
Mhm.
boy. I feel like what's
Yeah,
his story? Regular?
Regular.
Oh,
That's
that
a
doesn't.
failure. By one. You failed by one, Miranda.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, you don't get any insight. He looks at you, Betty. Please, please, you have to help me. They're going to keep hurting me.
Mm,
If you free me, I'll go join the gypsies. This town is so fucked up.
Oh, what's your language, boy?
I'm like, what else can I really do? I don't know. My investigative skills are failing me right now, so yep.
All I can say is that he associates with gypsies, and I don't trust him.
Please, please don't go.
I agree. I feel like there's more to the story. Maybe we should tee back up with Alastair.
Yes, you
Alright.
could be right. Yeah.
So you two go back up and you rejoin Alistair in the graveyard, who is still chatting away with the Abbot, who the Abbot is explaining the long history of this village and how many conquerors back in the olden days avoided it and missed it, and how it has always been ruled by one family who died many centuries ago, and now it's just now the mayor who was elected a few years ago has just been trying to rebuild it as a tourist attraction.
Oh yes, very interesting. My companions have arrived. From looking at one of those shops. I shall go talk to them. Thank you, Abbot.
Yes, one of the shops, wink wink.
I will walk over to them and ask them what they found out.
Very good.
And mention that I do not have a good feeling about this Abbot. He sounds like a creepy old priest.
Creepy old priest, you say? Aren't they all creepy?
So, what did you get from the boy?
Boy! He's a gypsy.
Is he now?
That's about it, really. Yeah, to be honest with
And
you.
that he's being starved and hasn't had any food for 10 days and supposedly isn't getting any for 14.
Well, that's
Oh,
because he's being
how
purified, you see.
inhumane.
No,
That is horrible. He's a child who's... Do you know if he did it?
Well, the whole gypsy thing implies that he did. You know,
Really?
I'm just saying, he's probably worth letting him be purified.
How old is this child?
It's old enough to associate with gypsies.
Did you get an idea of how old he is? How young he is?
13
You keep doing that.
13. Holy shit. Is the Abbot still here?
No, the Abbot's gone back to the church while you guys talk.
I have a fair few things to say to that, Abbot. I'm
So what do you-
going to
Mhm.
march in there.
Okay, you march over to the church. Are you two gonna stop him or let him go?
I'm just gonna watch this play out.
Okay. You march up to the church, and the Abbot was just going inside as he hears footsteps behind him, and he stops and he looks over. Yes, my child.
I hear you are treating a possibly innocent child like a slave in here in this church.
He is being purified, and he is under my watch. As written in the tome of the Good One, I am following its procedure to purify sinner childs.
I'll just be there by both of you, like nodding my head. Like,
I'm going to say, you, sir, are the reason God created the middle finger, and I'm going to punch him in the face.
Okay, make a rolling check. Or are you using your boxing gloves?
Yes, as I'm saying, you, sir, are the reason God created the middle finger. I'm putting on my blue boxing gloves.
Okay. I have to ask before you roll, are you going for lethal or non-lethal damage?
Not lethal. Not
Okay,
lethal.
very good. Alright, use the boxing glove then.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, could I use that as an intimidation to try and like break his like spirit, see how he reacts, like
Sure.
the in mid-city thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I shall try and intimidate him.
That's a big intimidation.
That's-
He kind of cowers. You threaten a man of the cloth. You dare. I should call the sheriff.
What evidence do you have to hold a child in such conditions? What evidence do you have?
The sheriff convicted him and gave him to me for punishment. That is all I needed.
What have you done to him?
I am purifying him as the good book says to.
Yeah, screw it, I'm gonna punch him. Just like this guy. You are a scoundrel wearing the clothing of a good man. Yes, I'll punch him.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. That's to clarify here, because it's my really hurt. Alright, click the brawl button.
Okay. I click the boxing gloves.
Yep, and then put it into chat.
Yeah.
To
So
click
then
the brawl
click the
button.
brawl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Success.
Okay, that's beyond just a critical success. That's a. Okay, Liam.
And they roll damage.
Roll damage.
12.
12 critical damage. Okay. You punch
Ding, ding,
him
ding.
so hard, you feel teeth in his mouth shatter, his nose crumble, and his lights go out as he crumbles to the ground, unconscious, blood pooling from his mouth. One punch.
I despise a man who treats those weaker than him with such bad taste.
Mm-hmm.
But you know nothing of this child. You could be a demon for all we know.
We should get to the bottom of this then. Should be
Fine.
do.
Very well. How do you suggest we proceed?
Are you
Any
wanting
more
to see the kid for
information?
yourself?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like, if there's any more information you want to give Alastair. But yeah, I guess we can go down and talk to him.
Okay, go back down. You hear the whimpering as you go down the steps, and you hear him call out, No, Abbot, I've been good, I promise.
Yes, I shall go and open the door instantly.
And you find him chained by the neck to a post.
Jesus.
Just rags for underwear. Looks very weak and motley and dirty.
Good lord. This is no way to treat someone who has only been accused.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, has he been accused, or did the sheriff believe he has caught him red-handed?
The sheriff believes that he caught him red-handed.
Okay. Well then, there's still no way to treat just a young child. Son, what have you done? Well,
I've done nothing. My name is Doru.
It's best if you spill everything. What do you know of the grave robbing and the mysterious disappearances?
I was playing with one of the gypsy kids by the pools, and when I came home, the sheriff arrested me, saying that I'd been out stealing bodies.
What did he have to claim against you for evidence?
I had dirt on me, and he said it was the same dirt as in the graveyard.
So the same ground that's in this village.
Yes.
Is the dirt? Does it look like the graveyard dirt is the same as the dirt that's in like the street?
No, it's a different.
Oh, okay.
The dirt in the graveyard is more greyish, more dead, more unused.
And is
And
his
where
dirt
were you
grey?
playing with the?
I was
What was that,
playing.
sorry?
Oh, I was just asking, is the dirt on him grey?
Yes. I was
And
playing
which one was
in the
more grey?
pools
The
by the river. The graveyard dirt is more grey.
Well, do you have a family?
I have a father, but he's a woodman, Donovich. But he's out working for the last few weeks. I've been alone.
Do you have a home?
Yes, we have a house.
Perhaps that would be a better place for you to stay in while we can get to the bottom of this properly. Or should we bring him with us?
Let's not do anything hasty here. I mean, the kid's been associating with gypsies after all.
I want to try something.
Yeah.
Can I start speaking what would appear to be gibberish to everyone else, but
Sure.
is actually a demonic language to see if the kid understands me?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a success. Let me double check something. You speak gibberish at him, and he pauses for a second, and he looks at you. His eyes narrow.
Well, then I'll wait for his response.
I've heard someone talk like that. One of the gypsy grandmothers talks like that.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What did I say?
I don't know, Phil. What did you say?
I would have said, show yourself, demon, or something like that.
Okay. I am no demon. Never.
But you say one of the gypsies is a demon.
Yes. One of the old grandmothers. I've heard her speak that language to her crystal ball.
I see. Okay, can you tell us where these gypsies are, or show us?
Yes, they're down the river by the pools at the waterfall below the castle.
Yes, typical place for gypsies. Very well.
And that is also where you were playing with the children.
Mm-hmm.
The gypsy child.
Yes.
So if the mud there, the dirt there is any different to the graveyard, you'll know that you are guilty.
I'm not guilty.
Can I quickly turn to Alastair and whisper to him,
What did you make of the kid when I spoke like that?
Wait, what?
I'm asking what your opinion of the kid was with your psychology knowledge.
Yeah,
when I spoke to him as a demon in the demon voice.
Can I get some insight about him?
Sure. Oh, he understood Phil.
He understood me?
Did he react like he was like intelligently, or is he
Yes.
just and he was very fully aware of it, or was he just more surprised? Oh, he was very aware, or he was like shocked that
he was very aware, and he
I
tried
knew
to
it.
play it off as he just
Mm.
heard it elsewhere.
Yes, I think it is. He definitely knows more. At whispering back, he definitely knows more than he's letting on.
I agree.
But I still cannot stand by and see someone treated in such conditions.
I was about to ask, do you regret brutalizing the abbot?
Oh no,
Okay.
Oh my god.
Miranda, do you have any input here?
I don't know what else I really do.
Okay. All right, Phil.
This child has some kind of demon presence about him. He knows what I was saying.
Okay, well, what is your experience with demons?
Well, how long do you have? I mean, if you have a couple of hours, I can explain to you the full extent of demons.
Could
As
you,
we see.
from your experience, could you tell if this boy is possessed?
Can I try, Seth, with like the cult or something?
Yeah, sure.
Regular or?
Hard. He's hiding it very well. No.
Shit. Wait, is that success or no?
No.
Shit.
It's a success if it was regular, but it's a hard.
Okay.
That's a no.
Gotcha.
Oh, as much as I can try, he hides it well. I cannot tell. But I have my suspicions.
What do you say? Do you think we should bring him with us to the gypsies to see if what is happening, what is being accused is true, or?
I'm not sure, but we must see the gypsies next, I feel.
Okay. I do not feel right leaving him chained up here.
Well, how about we meet halfway? We chain him to you instead.
I can keep a hold on him, I guess, without the need to chain.
Jesus.
Okay, fine. As long as he doesn't scamper away like the little demon child he is.
Sure. I guess I'll pull off a jacket that I'm definitely wearing and put it on
Pull
him.
over him. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'd chain, but keep a good grip on his shoulder and say, "You're gonna have to come with us, lad."
You're taking me with you?
Yes, we're going to get to the bottom of this one way or another.
Back to the gypsies.
Indeed.
Very good then.
Do you agree with this, Betty? Or?
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling of I don't really trust him. But I don't really have any other better suggestions on what to really do. Because I'm seeing that you probably aren't up for leaving him there.
I do not feel right about leaving here in this
What about if
situation.
we just like gave him some food? And then
And I guess unchained it. But then the abbot's gonna wake.
I mean, you hit the abbot so hard, he's going to be out for like at least 12 hours. Like, you gave him a concussion. Like,
Sure. Yeah, if you think that's right, we could give him some
maybe
food.
give him your, since you took off your jacket, you could
Yeah,
just give
I'll
that
give
to
him
him
the
for some
jacket.
warmth.
Leave him unchained and then just lock the door. Okay.
Alright.
Does anyone have some food?
you guys are in the church's storehouse. There's like dried meats and like lots of alcohol bottles.
Get him drunk.
Okay.
So
Or if we are thinking that he might be potentially possessed, is it with there being at a church, there would be holy water.
do you want to
Oh.
try it?
Yeah,
Holy
there
water.
is holy water upstairs, yes.
We can like
Yeah.
flick it on him, see if it burns.
Yeah.
I don't know.
he's
It just
we have a suspicion about him because he definitely was aware of the way this according to Phil's demon language.
Yes,
He's
yes.
aware of it.
You're genius. Let's try the holy water so we can.
Dunk him in the water.
Come in.
Surely there's like a big baptism pool thing inside the church, you know, that we can,
Sure, lead him
Push
up
him in?
to it.
yeah, be like, come on, walk in.
We'll start with the sprinkle, and then if it is required, yeah. He may be a child, but I have no problem with.
Alright, let me move you
Dunking
guys
a demon.
downstairs into the basement where he is.
You need to be ready to punch this kid in the face if he turns on us.
Wait, what is up with this?
Yeah, the big black thing in the middle.
Yeah.
What's,
Tip?
Hold on.
Yeah, I was
They
like, that
swap
did not.
back and forth. One second.
Oh, yeah, did you hear back from them about that?
Yeah, they said
situation?
it. What? Mine's
I mean,
working
it's
fine.
out of the map.
They
yeah,
said
they go
that
for work.
they said that it was because of the oceanic server, so I swapped it to the US server.
Well, it's not on our map, so.
Yeah.
What?
Do you want to just
Okay, I'll just turn off the dynamic lighting then. Issue. Okay, just let me turn it off. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that fixed
Oh god, is that the child?
Yeah.
The child?
it.
Yeah. That's the child.
Does he have fangs?
Cool.
No.
Does he have fangs?
No.
Spoilers.
Okay, so you go upstairs and you find next to the altar there are two little filters with holy water in them.
I'll hold him still.
And then
the
I'll
shoulders,
like.
he'd like
So wait. How are we doing? I'm gonna like get a full of glass
yeah.
and like throw it on his face.
to, do the like touch to his forehead or something, or just blood splash him if you want.
Just yeah. Wait. Will we? Wait. Will he be aware of what we're trying to do? Do we kind of make that kind of obvious?
I mean,
We're going to
you
get him
could
a drink
just-
of water.
Yeah, and then I could just slip
Yeah.
conveniently.
Okay.
And
Alright. Okay, Liam, so you're like comforting him while she goes to get water. He seems very happy
Yeah.
now with the jacket on. You guys give him some like dried meats. And then Miranda comes down with the water and she trips and splashes it on him. You're splashing it where? On his face?
yeah,
Okay.
and like kind of like I stumble, shoot, like it just goes up in the ear and lands on his face.
Okay. 1 second.
Could
Okay.
even like say, "Oh, we're gonna clean you up, clean your face."
Okay, you splash it on his face, and as soon as the water hits his face, you see his face go into pure terror. Fangs grow, and his skin grows taut, and the holy water begins to sizzle, and steam rises from his face as it begins to burn into his face, and he starts to scream.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
And then
start
Yeah.
saying
with
language with my demon
my
language?
vampire lore, how can they help? Can I
You can roll vampire lore to see
and
if.
see if I can
Vamp-
know what else to do?
But his face is dissolving.
Just regular.
Mhm.
Yeah. Really?
You actually failed with
Ooh,
a
With an 80, like
Yeah, You had an 80% chance and you failed. Okay, so as his face dissolves, his body falls limp in your arms, Leo.
Good lord, what is this creature?
Vampire!
Call to him by his name. What was it? Dondi or Duval or whatever?
Doru.
Doru. Doru. What are you? What's happening?
His face melts off. He stops.
Is it kind of like Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just the face melting.
Can you all make a sanity check, please?
how do we do that?
Click the sanity button.
Oh, I mean, this is just,
The word.
That just click
Yeah.
on the word.
Yep.
it's just like a Tuesday for me.
Yeah. This is like a Tuesday for you.
Oh, no.
You two fail. You two lose some sanity.
How much though?
Okay, let's see. Okay, you each got only a regular loss, so you each lose 2.
So
So from where the 60 out of 99 is for me, that would become
Yep.
58.
what does daily 2 out of 11 mean?
Because you can only daily. There's only so much you can take in a day before you start having issues. Also, I forgot. We meant to roll at the start of the session your guys' group luck. Sorry. 1 second.
Alright.
Michael says, "Oh, oops, I fell asleep."
Aww.
Good job, Michael. Okay. Can each of you roll me a d6, please? And this will be for your group luck. 1, huh? A 3, huh? Phil?
Phil.
Oh my god. Okay. Fucking hell, guys. Let me double check the math, but I think that's some bad luck. Yep. Yeah, that's some bad luck. Alright, you guys each have 20 luck. So underneath luck, put 20 to each of you.
Individually or as
Yeah.
a group?
Yeah, individually. So with luck,
And how does luck work again?
So with luck, you can spend luck to subtract your roll. So say you rolled like a 50 and your skill is a 40, you could use up 10 points of luck to get that roll to a success.
So that
that's right.
strategy check, which was I got rolled a 63, I could use
Mhm.
3 to make it 60, and
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I won't because
But just so you guys know, that's how luck works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
And
resource, so
anyways,
if one person uses it, the rest gets screwed. It sounds
no.
like.
You each have
Oh,
your
no,
own
sorry.
individual.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Anyways, so Doru's dead.
good lord, oh my god,
Good riddance.
there must be an explanation for this.
She's a
Alastair
vampire.
is saying to both of you, seems how you guys seem to know about this stuff.
I'm just gonna be like, I think maybe we might need to stock up on some holy water. If he said that they were, those gypsies. Maybe if
Yes,
they're
it
anything
seems-
like him, maybe we should. I don't know.
Yes, I
She
agree.
said the old lady of the gypsies spoke like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So-
the old lady.
Surely we just have to
Somehow-
splash her with some water and.
Time to punch an old lady in the face there.
You can coat your boxing gloves in holy water.
Squaw fry. Holy shit, that's just a good idea.
Just drench it in holy water.
Holy
Okay.
punch!
Okay, there were only 2 cups of holy water here, and you've already used 1, just as an FYI.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
How
we
does
would've
he
got to.
only have 2 cups of holy water?
Because he has to bless more to make more, and
Okay,
you knocked
I
him
am
out.
slightly feeling bad for punching the abbot now, but it's still a crate.
He can bless the water for us.
Let's
Yeah.
wake him up and force him to bless the water.
Yeah, we'll chain him up in here.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you guys doing? What's the plan here? What's the play?
Do we want to do that to the abbot? Do we
Well,
wanna wake him?
He's probably not going to be too happy about us still being there when he
Yeah.
comes to.
True.
Um,
I guess
we
we
did
just
deal
have
with
to.
him.
unless he's that scared, he will do whatever we ask.
So, do I know how long it will take to bless some water into holy water?
It's like 10 minutes per cup.
Oh,
Would you
too
be
bad.
able to replicate this blessing with your knowledge?
Oh, would I? Seth?
You can try. Make a cult check.
Ooh, difficult or?
You aren't a man of religion, and I doubt it would have ever been something
Oh.
you really researched. Yes?
Can I grab the abbot's book that he was talking about
Yes.
to help
his-
Alvin?
His a good book, sure. With
Yeah.
the book, it's a regular check.
I'll hand him
You s-
that.
You see that the book is this mismatch. It's kind of like a paper binder with like nails through it and like handmade leather cover. Every page is like handwritten. Just mad scribblings of the abbot, but apparently the holy water works.
I assume the ritual I have to speak in Latin or something, so I'll be
Mhm.
speaking Latin like "Hevos Dominus, butter butter booby." However they speak, I don't know.
Okay, Phil, use up 2 points of luck to make that a good success, and I'll let you make 5 things of holy water. How's that?
Okay, sure. We'll take it.
Okay, you guys now have 6 cups of holy water.
Nice. I'm just gonna
And-
quickly go to it.
Okay.
Do we have like some sort of like hip flasks or I don't know?
Yeah,
that we
sure.
can
For
put.
water.
Yeah.
So do you want to? So since there's 6, I'll say each of you have 2.
Mhm.
How's that?
Fair enough.
Miranda, do you want to go get some like wooden stakes from the graveyard?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Miranda gets
So,
each of you some wooden stakes.
regular people aren't affected by holy water. So if I was to drink it, for example, or put it in my mouth, it wouldn't affect me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Phil's gonna drink it.
I'm not going
It's-
to drink
Well,
it now.
then
I
if
have.
they bite him, if it's in his system, if he takes
That's
it now.
As long as
Yeah.
he doesn't pee it out anytime soon.
But I mean, if I drink it and then it goes into my bloodstream somehow, then they drink my blood. Bing
They'll
bang,
take
bing bang,
damage,
boom.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I knew the gypsies were bad. Seth, I fucking knew it.
Did you now?
Awesome.
Alright.
You never trust a gypsy.
Gonna take a quick 5-minute break while Liam's going to the toilet. I'm gonna grab water,
Yeah, sure.
and then we will pick back up with the gypsies.
All right.
En back.
How's it going, Liam?
So good.
We were just taking a quick 5-minute break while you were going to the bathroom.
No worries.
So you guys each have 2 flasks of holy water, as an FYI.
Nice.
And Miranda grabbed some wooden stakes, because she still thinks that it's vampires.
2 flasks, did you say?
Yeah. 2 flasks of holy water, yep.
Each. How do you add
Mhm.
items?
Good question.
New item. Flasks. Holy. What's it? 2.
So how's it going, Liam?
So good. And some ice cream.
Nice. Miranda's getting ice cream too.
Nice. So it's not vampires, huh?
Is it? Who knows? Do you get your ice cream?
Who, me?
No. Miranda. You get your ice cream. Well, where is it? Oh, she already ate it. Where's my bite, huh? Yeah, but I wanted some now. You asked me now.
I'm back.
Yo,
Welcome back. Phil, did you get ice cream?
Did not. Have you guys had vegan ice cream where it's like made of coconut and stuff?
Miranda got us
No.
keto ice cream.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Shit.
Hey, it's healthy.
It's shit.
It's like low sugar, low carb ice cream.
Oh, it's
like-
made like dairy.
Okay for keto.
No dairy. It's like eating chunks of ice.
Oh, it's a lot more ice. It puts the ice in ice cream. That's for sure.
She got me cookies and cream, but the cookies aren't real and the cream isn't real. So the only thing that's
the
real
cream
is ice.
will be real though.
The only thing that's real is
Doesn't sound
ice.
right.
But no, it's alright. It's definitely not as
And
good
then
as
she
the
got me
real thing.
Me keto chocolate sauce.
Hey, I regret buying that.
Yeah.
That stuff is disgusting. But all in
Yeah.
a bid to try and do it healthier and lose some weight.
That's cool.
So yeah.
I've been getting into the vegan ice cream where it's all made of coconut, and it's pretty good. Like you don't feel. It's kind of like eating Japanese food where you don't feel really heavy and full after eating it. I tend to feel that way after I eat proper ice cream, but not with this one.
Could be slightly lactose intolerant.
Well, that's what I've always thought. Yeah, like I tend to go with lactose-free milk, and I think that helps. So I think that might be my problem.
I think I'm slightly lactose intolerant because I always have the same feeling as well.
Hmm.
I think a lot of people are. Cows suck.
Technically, apparently, when we were never meant to drink cow milk.
Makes sense.
It's true.
That's why I heard.
What I heard on the grapevine.
It's
Anyways,
just we saw it as a way to get nutrients, so we're like, we're gonna have it anyway.
What if there's if you get lactose intolerance from eating human breast milk when you're old?
Well, yeah, because that's I guess because we only meant to drink breast milk for so long.
Yeah. Like, does it still affect us when we're adults though? Is that the same thing?
I have no idea.
I mean,
Go
Yeah,
drink
so-
some human breast milk to find out.
yes, I'll go. Go
Find
test
someone
it.
who's lactating and be like, "Can I please drink your breast milk for science?"
I just remove the child from her breast in the heart. It's like, yeah. I feel like if that was the case and there wasn't lactose intolerance with human milk, then that would be a pretty good market.
We should be drinking human milk instead.
Yeah, we can have big human milk farms.
It's like the Mad
Phil-
Max Mother's
Phil-
Milk.
Phil, there are animes about that.
Oh my god, why am I not surprised?
Anyways, Miranda's back now, so change the topic. No, never mind. She's left. We can continue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole porn subgenre too, Phil.
What, like lactation or something?
Wow.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh.
yeah. Anyways, Miranda's here. Carrying on. Everyone,
Yeah.
everyone ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, you guys are going to the gypsy camp, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Gypsies.
Damn
With our
gypsies.
steaks and
Steak.
holy water.
Yep.
Very good. All right. You guys drive down the road, coming to the little
Oh.
pool encampment.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
damn it. Oh my god.
ooh. I don't know what's
Oh,
here.
wow.
Hold
This,
on. Is it working for you two? Because Miranda's having issues
Are they
again.
meant to be?
It's working alright for me. There is a bit of a double up, but it's not like
I see a
overlapping and
big-
overlap.
Hold on.
I see like one slightly, yeah, and then
Why
I
are
see
we
a
having
big
so
one,
many
and
issues?
then they're slightly off.
Uh-huh.
Is
See,
it all your add-ons?
I
all your
know.
that's working.
fancy?
No, we're not even running add-ons.
I have no map.
This is working for me now.
Give a second, Miranda. I don't even have add-ons turned on for this because we're playing Call of Cthulhu.
One on
Oh,
top
yeah.
of it.
Wait, is there meant to be a map?
Mine isn't loading either. What the fuck are we having issues with Foundry?
No, Foundry, don't let us down.
You were the chosen one!
Join.
Could it be the animation?
No?
Thought that is when we started having issues. Oh no, there we go. That's working now.
All good now? Since you rejoined? Okay. Alright. if you rejoin, apparently it works fine now.
Yeah, it's fine for me.
Rejoin.
Are these all bearded ladies?
No, they're all gypsies. They're just generic gypsies, Miranda.
Is it a woman though or a man? I honestly can't tell.
Bearded lady.
Bearded lady,
Yeah.
yes.
Gypsies are all bearded, doesn't matter what.
You guys
breed.
drive up on this in-camp that sits along the river. In the distance, you hear the splashing of a waterfall as it runs down the mountain. Above, you see, silhouetted by the moonlight, that was a burp. That which is the castle. And in front of you, you hear crackling fires, you hear the sounds of people playing guitars and singing merrily, and you hear in the distance some horses.
Can I roll to listen a bit closer to sort of see what they're singing about or
Sure.
talking about?
Yes, use your ears. What do your elf ears see? Here.
Listen.
Oh, you made it exactly.
Wow.
The dot.
Also, what country are we in?
You are in a small Eastern European country called whatever you want it to be called, a Stan.
Gerbistan.
No, you're in Transylvania.
Spooky.
So these are like the Romanian gypsies,
Yes.
sort of thing.
Yes, these are Romanian gypsies. So, Miranda, with your listen check, you hear the gypsies telling a tale around the campfire. They're merrily singing and dancing and playing their guitars, and the tale you hear is that of many years ago came a wizard to these lands. The wizard came to free these lands from their curse. But he did find these lands downtrodden, captured by the vampire. There they met above in these falls, and there they met with fire. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down. Lightning from the heavens struck, and they both tumbled right down. Their bodies swept away by the river, taken to the sea. Lost beyond all recognition, these lands are free from thee.
The thing about vampires or vampire cur
Kill him.
And a wizard, yeah.
wizard. Well, they said a They did say the word vampire.
Yeah, they said that a wizard
So
came
it's
to fight
confirmed.
a vampire, and do not ask me to repeat that.
I didn't quite catch that.
Don't ask me to repeat it, because I made that up on the spot, so...
Well, that was pretty good then. But can you repeat it?
No. I can give you the highlights that a wizard came to these lands and fought a wizard on the cliffside, and they were struck by lightning and fell to their deaths in the river, washing out to the sea.
And something about a curse.
Yeah, these lands were cursed by the vampire.
So 2 wizards fought, they fell down, died, washed into the sea. How's that related to vampires, though?
No, a vampire and a wizard fought.
Oh, I see. Vampire and a wizard. Okay.
Not 2 wizards.
Not 2.
Not 2 wizards.
Okay.
So... okay, never mind. Never mind. So, should we approach this with caution, or just waltz in and accuse them?
Just run and throw water everywhere.
You're all vampires.
I have an idea. I could go in, speak my demon language so they know I'm one of them, but I have holy water in my mouth, and then I go and see the old woman and I spit the holy water on it.
If you can find the old woman, I want to punch her in the face.
Have you soaked your gloves in water yet?
Not yet, but I could do that. I was
Yes.
thinking just more to punch an old lady in the face, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair
Oh my
enough.
God. What is with you two?
Well, that's only once you've figured out that she's a evil lady.
Right.
A gentleman would never punch an old lady in the face until he
Cool.
knew that she was bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what should we do in that case? Do you guys think?
I agree if you want to, if we go in and talk to them.
All right. Well, how about one of you has holy water in your mouth, and then I'll speak my demon language because I can't speak with water in my mouth.
What's the water at the mouth for?
Well, just so that we can hide the fact that we have holy water and we don't have to.
I mean, they're in flasks, right?
Yeah.
Sorry?
We could if you have a feeling that one of them's bad, you'd be like, here, would you like a drink? And give them a shot of it.
Oh,
We could sit down with them
Yeah.
and they'd be
Yeah.
singing along and pass some holy water.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Dude.
Maybe we can try and make friends with them, and then I can try and show that we're one of them by speaking my language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
We just
That's-
explained it.
Yeah, I say we go in and we meet with them. Say we're travelers and we've heard some stories. Thought we'd meet the gypsies.
Hey, all fellow gypsies.
You walk in, and they don't all stop. One or two of them near you guys stop singing, but the rest of them continue carrying on. And one of them says, "Oh, greetings, travelers! Are you here to join us in our merriment?"
Yes, I'm also a gypsy. I love gypsies. I'm all about gypsying. I would love to join you. Isn't that right?
No, what's the other two?
Indeed, we're travelers, and our gypsy friend here told us it's always great to visit a gypsy camp when we get the chance. We've
Gypsies are great.
heard some interesting tales from this town.
Oh, these small town folk, they completely ruin our stories and our people. But please join us by the fire. If you want, we are having some stew, some venison stew.
I see. I whisper to the other two, don't eat anything.
We've just stayed, but we're happy to join you for a chat and a drink.
Then you may join us around our fire. And one of them takes off his little red scarf hat and he puts it on Phil's head. Especially you, brother.
Get off. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize that you were Jewish.
Yeah, I have my own faith, but I respect whatever it is you guys do here.
Do we see any children?
All right, we are all atheists.
That's actually a good point. Do we see any
Do we see
children?
any gypsy children?
Oh, yeah.
We do not let our children out at night, not here, not in this land.
Yes, we've heard of
They are
children from the
sleeping.
town going missing.
Yes.
Do you know why?
Oh, you wish to speak with Madame Eva. She can give you answers.
Yes.
She told us not to let our children play at night, so we keep them inside. But you may see them if you want. She is at the tent by the river. Points over. Hirish.
Yeah, let's go speak to the matriarch, shall we?
Yes, putting on his boxing gloves. No, just kidding.
Say, I could really use a drink of some water in my pocket right now.
Well, if you want, we have plenty of boiled water, fresh from the river.
No, I have my own special water.
Do you want
that I
tea?
like.
We can get you tea, coffee,
No.
alcohol.
Okay.
Do you wait? Are you actually trying to imply we should offer some drink to them now? Or?
No. I'm saying that I want to put the water in my mouth and
What is it Phil and gurgling?
Do you not? Do you want to speak to her and see if she's got the?
Oh yeah.
thing
true.
first? We can always just punch her in the face and then get the water and pour it over her if we need to.
Yeah, okay.
What the
Let's
fuck
do that.
is wrong with you people?
Well, there was one person who was a friggin' demon vampire. We don't know if this lady will be.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
you guys go over to the tent then.
Yep.
Move yourselves.
Yeah. Oh my god, even a token looks evil. Knock, knock!
You
That's
go
not
up
an
to the
ominous
tent,
aura.
and you find that the tent's mouth radiates warm waves of light. You see magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last, you have arrived.
Ooh.
Ew.
Crackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips.
Ooh.
Mm.
Can I scan around the room and just see if I recognize anything and what her deal is based on the items in there?
Sure.
Would that be like a cult?
Yes. My dear Alvin Truman, I've waited many decades to meet you. And
You
the
know my
great.
name?
Yes, I know all your names, Alastair Arthur Argyle III, and Betty Lynn, the investigator.
How is that?
I am a fortune teller.
I
I
see.
am Madam Eva.
Oh, could you foresee this? Maybe I won't do that. Very well. Do I recognize anything in this, Seth? On that
You look
roll?
around the room and you see that her room is filled with just fortune teller like artifacts. There's a big mirror, looks slightly enchanted. There's the crystal ball on her table. There's the chair she's in, and then there are 3 other chairs arrayed on your guys' side of the table, set up as if for you guys to sit down. And then there's a dresser. There's a back room with a small hammock bed. There's a chest, like an old steamer trunk. There's a few small side tables with food and drink and candles on them. And yeah.
Okay, but nothing to suggest that she's anything more than a fortune teller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she's such a wise fortune teller, she must know why we are here. Is that not right?
I do. You have been hired by the mayor in the castle to investigate the missing bodies and the children.
Yes, well,
You've
must
come
have some
here
insight.
after you killed the poor infected child Dor.
Infected.
Yeah, infected.
Oh, whether he won willingly or infected, we put him out of his misery either way.
Could he have been saved?
He could. It's too late now.
Oh, shit.
Well,
He said that
swings
he-
and roundabouts.
He said that he was here before with you guys.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit more about that?
He was
He
here
mentioned you specifically.
2 weeks ago. He came to have his fortune read. He told me that he had a difficult choice ahead, and that he did not know if he could do it. He wanted to know if it was worth it. So I read his fortune, and I told him that, in my opinion, the path led him down a dark one. But he did not listen, for payment was too temptatious. Would you three like your fortunes read?
Yeah.
Do you know of what's going on with this town?
I know every, my dear. I just won't tell you.
If we have our fortunes read, will you tell us?
If you have your fortunes read, I will give you this. I will seal your fate.
Say it again? So you cut out a bit. Say that again. Fate will be sealed if you read out.
I will read your fortunes. I will give you hints, and it will seal your fate. I see the path ahead of you. There are 3 solutions to your problem. Which one will fortune fall upon?
Okay.
Should we have our fortunes read?
Well, that
I
would
think
imply that our fate will be sealed if we do that. Is that correct?
Yes, your fate will be sealed.
I mean, is that what we want?
Well, a gentleman makes his own fate.
That is true. What are these solutions that you have? The 3 solutions.
There are 3 paths that you can follow to find the missing children and save the ones that are left. But are you ready for what it might cost you?
Yes. Yes.
Then shall we read your fortune? She draws a deck of cards.
Always a bloody deck, isn't it?
Fine. I don't have long to live anyway. I'll seal my fate. I'll go first.
You wish to go first, do.
If it means you'll stop prattling on, then yes.
Alright. Hold on. Got the wrong
Yes.
set up. I want to give you guys some cards.
What? Oh my god. Wow, this lady has very hairy legs.
I know, right?
Wait, where can you see her legs?
In Discord.
Yeah, go on Discord.
Looking at my hairy legs.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're gonna do some fortune telling very quickly here.
That's cool. I like it.
I would have set it up in Foundry, but setting up a deck of cards in Foundry would have taken me a lot of time. Because I have to upload each individual card, so I thought this would be faster. So Phil, you're going first, huh?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not coming to dice anyway.
You do not risk your life in such a way. Fine.
I've had a good life in the streets.
Then we shall draw your fate. For you... Sorry, wrong. I have 2 decks of cards and I wanted the other one. For you, I draw your fortune, but also your fate. Your goal and also your end. With you, I draw the miss. For it will be in the miss that your life fades. It'll be in the miss that you can find the children.
In the mist, eh?
Yes. In the miss. How do I check? Oh. Hold on. 1 second. My medication reminder. Okay. Go away. Okay.
Let's see what that picture is. What is that picture? Is that mountains with like some kind of crosshair? Okay.
It is.
Headshot.
It is a graveyard filled with fog, and the crosshair is a wrought iron fence.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so in the mists.
Mm-hmm. Let me. In particular. Yep.
So, just to clarify, is this mine specifically, or us as a group, our fate?
You each get 1 individual card, and then you guys get, as a group, 2 cards. So, that is your individual card, Phil. Your fate is in the mist.
In the mist. Okay, cool.
Okay.
If I see mist, I'll go to it.
Who next wants their individual fate card drawn?
I'll go next.
Okay. Miranda. Sorry, what's your character? Betty.
Betty.
In your fate I see a raven perched on a branch, staring staring down upon, staring down upon a windmill. The windmill cracks, but it is not the building that cracks. It is the bones within. And I see your bones being broken right along with them.
Oh, tough break.
Now, the
No,
officer,
not a bad way.
would you like your fate?
Sure.
You are innocent. You have the heart, the bravery of a child, and that will be your downfall. For your innocence will get you killed. Your trust in children has already risked your life. For if Betty had not thrown the water on Doru, would have eaten you.
So you're saying I should punch every child in the face I see?
I do not tell you how to interpret the cards. I simply tell you what they are. Finally, the last two cards for your group. One is your fortune, and one is your gold. Which one of you feels lucky?
I'm always lucky.
Go
And
ahead.
for
Says the guy with the
you,
least luck.
I draw the Avenger, the one Avenger. Your fortune as a group then is that you guys all suffer. Let's see. The swords sustain your strength here, but holds you from your victory, taking more time than it otherwise would. So, for the rest of this session, you all get a -10 to all of your attacks, but you have a +10 to all of your defenses.
Fuck.
It's not bad.
And finally, your final path. The Druid, the 5 of Orbs. Your fate is set by the Druid himself. That be your path forward.
What was the druid thing again?
Where is this druid?
The Druid you will find is the mayor himself, hidden within the castle.
The mayor is the druid?
And the mayor is in the castle?
Yes.
And the castle is over there?
Yes.
Interesting. It's all coming together.
Well, I'm going to just quickly dip my finger into one of the flasks and flick some water on her face.
Yeah. I'll drink some and then I'll sneeze. And it'll go on there by accident.
Are you certain that is what you want?
We've got our fortunes down, now we've got to double check.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Just a little flick of water.
A little cheeky flick and a sneeze.
Miranda, do you support this plan of theirs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's the worst that can happen,
Okay,
honestly?
just let me double check something.
So I'll let you do your flick, and if it does something, then I'll do my sneeze.
If it reacts, then we might need some more.
Yeah. Get ready with yours as well, Betty.
Dip your bullets in them.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I was thinking about that.
No, you should dip the whole gun in.
And smack them with the gun.
Yeah, pistol whip.
Just triple tap them.
How does it work if you get bullets wet? Do they still fire?
Yeah, because
yes.
just percussion, unless it's gunpowder.
Alright.
Okay, so which one of you is doing this?
I
Or
will
you
start
both
with
do?
a little flick. I'm just dipping
Okay.
my finger into the flask and flicking it on her.
You flick some water at her, and a few inches from her face, it freezes in the air and it turns to steam. Her
Ooh.
eyes raise, and they flash green.
Care to explain yourself, madame?
Yes, madam.
Your water will not touch my body. I am no demon or devil, but I am not of the church.
Okay. I want to ask her in demonic, do you mean us harm or the town harm?
I do not mean you or anyone harm. I simply want this curse broken for good. She
Did she
answers you.
respond in demonic?
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Demon!
Okay. Can I ask her if she had anything to do with the missing children in demonic?
Yes. I had nothing to do with it. If you wish to find the children, most of them are contained in Betty's fate. But you may save the girl you seek, for she is with the truth.
The girl, you mean the hobo lady that I met the other day, a few
Good.
hours earlier?
Gertruda is in the castle, but the rest of the children are held where Betty's bones would be ground.
Ooh, tough break, Betty.
Guess you have to take one for the team.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure bones grow back.
If that is
Very
all,
well.
I suggest that you go. Time is afoot.
Well, okay. How do we get to the castle?
Follow the road if you wish. Go outside and ask the moon for a ride.
Moon?
The
Is that
moon.
the name of your horses or something?
No, but you will get a ride if you ask.
moon.
Okay.
But you will miss where the children are being ground up if you go to the castle. You must choose one.
We have to choose one.
For only one is your path.
Well, what's the deal with Gertrude anyway? Why is she so special?
For she is the innocent that your friend will die.
So she's the one I have to punch in the face.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
seems
is
that
the
way.
one tied to your fate.
Okay, well, I'm not that big a fan of children at the best of times, so I don't really carry the way. What do you two think?
Alastair believes that he should we should make an attempt to save anyone who is innocent.
Fair enough.
To the castle it is.
The children would be innocent.
Or is
But-
it the...
Well, because they're on the way. One way we can go goes past the children, or we can ask the moon for a ride, and that gets us to the castle faster. But we
We've only-
bypass the children.
You can only choose one. For
Wait,
one.
so we can only choose to go to the children, or we can choose to go to the castle.
If you go to the castle, you can break the curse and save the land. But if you fail, the children will still die.
Wait. I'm gonna look at the table again in the cards and say, the innocent card will be our downfall. We can't do the children.
That is the innocence would be my downfall. The bone
Yeah.
places where the children are would be Betty's downfall.
Oh, right. Okay,
And your
never mind.
downfall was the mists.
Oh, I see. So innocence would be Gertrude. Or the
Possibly,
children.
yeah.
Up for interpretation, isn't it?
Well, I mean, shit.
Which would you rather?
Wait,
the
so you're
castle-
saying if we go to the castle, if we fail, the kids in the other place will die, but if we don't fail, they might not die and they will possibly be free?
Yes.
What? Sounds good to me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All or nothing.
Then go ask the moon for a ride.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and shake my fist at the moon.
Man yells at Sky. Sky does not care.
I guess we'll leave and... Hello, good sir Moon. Can we bother you for a trip to the castle?
You guys, a few seconds after you say that, you hear the sound of horse hooves, and you look behind you and you see a black carriage pulled by two black horses just materialize from the mist. The door
Flick
opens,
some water on the.
and
Flick
the
some
two
water on the
horses have bright red eyes. Flick some
Okay.
water on them. They're normal horses.
Okay.
But
You
with
said
red
they came
eyes.
from
Everyone
Yeah.
we meet has to pass the flick test.
the.
Do you have that? You don't hope to have that Rona now, do you?
Did you say they came from the mist, Seth?
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Ooh.
That's bad. I got a mist phobia now.
Do you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, whatever. I'll trust the horses that came from the mist, in which the lady said the mist will be my downfall. That's fine.
Okay. You guys get on the carriage then.
Yeah.
Thick, cold fog swirls around you as you ride, the carriage clattering and smashing down the cobblestone road. You hear the sounds of the horses neighing, tree branches breaking, and you hear light as you arrive to the castle entry.
Okay.
Why does Miranda's break every time we chat?
Can you, if you guys got a big black mark on your screen?
Yes. Just
I
in the corner.
do.
I
Why
think
is
it's
the
the
lighting-
lighting. I
Why
think
is
it's
the
the
lighting
lighting.
breaking? I don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I'll just turn off lighting then.
yeah, that's fine.
I don't get why we're having issues with lighting.
Oh, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Of course not. It's a castle, though. How would it look
that mist?
suspicious? Yes,
The
Phil.
mist over there?
Yes, Phil.
I'm not a fan of that mist, I'm telling you now.
Phil, you need to calm down.
I guess we'll walk onwards.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm gonna be reloaded here for
Oh.
a second. I'm just trying something to see if this fixes anything. Sorry.
no,
Alright.
it's gone for me now.
Anyways,
It's running a lot smoother as well.
so you guys going up to the door then?
I mean, sure.
So, yeah, give a big knock on it.
Okay. Hey, as you guys reach the door, you find that it is unlocked. You see the ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside, the castle is a second set of doors. As you get closer, the doors suddenly swing open. You see a grand hall filled with the sounds of distant rain and storms. Listen to the lords. Founder. There we go. Clearly, I need to call some technical support. Alright, at least this dynamic lighting walls are working.
Hmm,
Hmm.
fantastic.
So,
Spoopy.
very spooky.
Too spoopy 5 me.
I'm gonna let the big black man go first.
Yeah, with the boxing gloves on, you know.
Yeah, I guess I would put the boxing gloves on at this point.
You come across a large central hall. Cobwebs stretch from the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay.
Okay.
Can I listen out for any sounds?
Mm-hmm. "46. You hear the distant sounds of footsteps. They sound... cannot tell which direction they're coming from, but they sound like they're growing closer.
Someone is approaching.
That's bad.
I have like a surely at some point I've come across like a stone in my shoe or something. Can I just
Sure.
like throw that in the distance, see if anything happens?
Sure. Which hallway are you... so you're just throwing it straight ahead?
Just straight, since I
Okay.
can't really see anything and can't
Sure.
really throw
A good idea.
any.
Okay, you chuck the rock and it bangs, boom, 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 down the hall, and you hear in the ceiling a skittering sound.
Hmm.
Some kind of ceiling demon.
Show yourself. We're here for the mayor and the child.
That
Can I
what you
translate?
call out? Yes,
Yeah.
sure. You want to translate?
Can I translate that into demonic?
Sure. Translate that. You don't hear any answers.
Well, I guess it's fine.
Guess so. Onward.
Can I listen to see if that sound is still coming closer to us?
Mm-hmm. Sure, go for it.
Do you listen? Really? Really?
So close.
Ah. Wait, luck. Hey, how could I?
Oh, yeah,
haven't
use luck.
used any-
You can use 3 points of luck and it'll be a success. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll take that to a 17. Yep.
Okay.
So,
So you hear a padding sound. It grows closer.
padding.
Yes, you hear it going over. You hear it like it's in the rafters above you.
Is there like a look?
Just like that cat running down the hallway.
Is there like a look? Yeah, you can
Oh, boy.
can make a intelligence check.
Okay. Eesh. I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm. You don't see anything.
Can I roll to see if I see anything?
Sure.
So what was it that just...
Intelligence.
How do you... you just click on.
Very good. You look around and you see that in front of you guys is a double set of bronze doors that stand closed. You see a wide set of staircases over here that rise up. You over here see a set of doors that are ajar and another passageway that looks like it leads down.
What about up in the rafters?
You look up
Sounds weird.
in the rafters and you see about 20 feet up is a black cat. It's just climbing around the rafter.
Shoot it.
Can we reach it with holy water?
No, it's a little
Flick
bit.
test.
It's 20 feet. You won't be able to
Oh,
reach it.
shit. Being a hobo on the streets, I've dealt with many a stray cat in my time. Can I try and meow at it to get it to come down?
Sure.
What do I roll to meow?
Roll power.
Power. Oh, I'm super powerful.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
The
wow,
the cat
nice.
jumps down into your arms.
Hello, Schnookums. I'm gonna flick some holy water on it.
It gets some holy water on its face and it starts pawing at it, and then it like licks it.
Well, cat's clear.
Like wear it like a hat now or something.
Actually, can I have it follow me? It might be useful. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does that happen right now?
Yeah. You suddenly realize there's someone standing beside you.
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you, sugar?
Excuse me, but this is my master's castle, and I am his manservant.
Well, I am. Nice to meet you. I'm Alastair Arthur Argyle III, and we are here to meet with the master of this house and find out what has happened to the mayor. And we have heard that there may also be a girl here.
My master, the mayor, does not have children here.
So your master is the mayor?
Yes.
Well, we would like to speak with him then.
Then I will tell him. He probably wishes for you to join him for dinner. And I am sorry, Mr. Argyle, but I have a feeling that I do not like you.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
You slandering me, good sir?
I cannot say why. Maybe we fought on different sides.
Did we now?
Maybe we came across each other in a battlefield, but I do not like you, sir. But I will respect you as I am a good man, sir.
Very well. Well, I do not hold anything against those that I fought against in the war.
Of course.
I
Please.
was asking something, I think. Wait, yeah, does your master know what is going on in his town?
My master is very busy. Here,
Is he
let
kidnapping
me
people?
turn on the lights. He
Doesn't
flicks
sound like a very good mayor then.
his finger, and the lights light up.
Spooky. I gotta say, I'm very tempted to sneeze on this guy.
Why is that? Is it something to do with his appearance?
He has a creepy aura about him.
Can I get psychology him?
Sure.
Psychoanalyze him?
Mm-hmm. How was that transition, Miranda?
Very good.
Enjoy the lights now?
It's hard to read, it seems.
He is very hard to read, yeah.
You could sacrifice 8 luck for that.
I feel like I wanted to save my luck for something more important.
Fair enough.
What's his name? What is your name, good sir?
My name is Rahedin.
I mean, that's just like a demon name if I ever heard one.
Well, I guess we should meet your master.
Did I hear you said something about us being able to stay for dinner?
Yes, my master will want you to join him for dinner.
Okay.
What's on the menu?
Is it us?
Dun, dun, dun.
Why would it
Cat?
be you? No, we will serve the finest venison. I believe tonight is venison and swordfish.
What's with the venison?
There are many, it is deer season. Next week is rabbit season, followed by duck season.
And when is human season?
There is no human season, good sir. Not for the last 100 years, at least.
Oh my god.
And when is this dinner being served?
It is being served now, of course. Come to me. Leads you off.
Very well.
Why was he trying to lead us away from this door, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
What is through this door? What is through this door?
Through that door is the guest hall.
If he's going up there, can I try? Is it locked?
Yes, it is.
Can I try pick it?
Sure.
We'll
What
stand
the-
guard and try and block the view from her.
These are very nice lights.
What do I
Yeah.
roll?
It
Where'd you
is
get 'em
a
from?
difficult lock.
Sleight of hand.
Yep, side of it.
These light sconces.
Odd.
Yeah,
when were
hard,
they
yeah.
made?
Tell me the history of these light sconces. What's the law?
Okay.
You would you'd
Shit.
have to do 10 points of luck if you wanted to succeed
No,
that.
I'm all good.
It is a very well locked bronze doors.
Okay, I'm just gonna make my way back over
Okay.
to the group.
This castle was in the old family's line for many centuries, but ever since their last son died, it has been caretaken by the village. Now the mayor resides here.
What family line was that?
The family line of the von Zaroviches.
Could I use education to see if I have heard of that
Of course.
from my history lessons? Yeah.
He goes into the room, by the way.
And
What do you say?
while this is happening, can I can I just in my vampire lore thing, can I tell if they do eat, have all these weird meals?
Sure, roll vampire lore.
Do
I don't know.
vampires eat venison?
Yeah,
And
have
swordfish.
fish and whatever else.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because in traditional law, they don't eat normal food, do they?
That's a 14.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Liam, yeah, you've heard of the von Zaroviches. They used to be the most powerful family in Transylvania until their last two sons died a century ago, and there were no other heirs.
Okay. What sort of family were they? Were they well liked, or were they hated?
They were well liked until the last two sons, because the last two sons fought over the land, and then apparently killed each other. And Betty, with that role, you know that vampires do not eat other foods; they only drink blood.
Alright, and then I just will be whisper to you both, saying I think we are on the menu.
Sweet Jesus.
So,
It's luckily I haven't bathed in a long time.
Please.
Wait, how long ago, Alvin, did you drink some of that water, or did you drink any?
I don't think I didn't drink it. It was an idea I had. I feel like I should have now.
Do we just all reach for a just take a...
I oil my body in holy water.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'd like to coat some on my neck.
Yeah. So, you guys go in and you find this very nice dining room. Before you is this 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against the dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine, blood red and white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delicate food, roasted breast, with a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. The far center of the far wall is a floor-to-ceiling mirror stands a massive organ, its pipes ready to blare out thunderous music.
Wait, you said there was a mirror?
Yeah, behind the organ.
Is it floor height?
It's floor to ceiling, but it's mostly covered up by the organ. It's pretty much
so we
this
can't
part up here.
see if they've got a reflection.
Not
Really?
easily, no.
So funnily enough, I read something recently that the reason why the folklore that vampires wouldn't show up in mirrors is because mirrors back in that day were normally backed with silver. And so that was the reason why they wouldn't show up. So modern day, there's no silver used in mirrors, so vampires would show up in reflections.
That's really interesting.
Which
Thank you.
as the people who commented, they're surprised that no one has used that in modern day vampire stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great for a modern day vampire movie. But we used
like-
a mirror. He's not a vampire. It wasn't silver, you idiots. Eat them.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good to know.
Anyways,
Okay, take
you
one
guys
up as a
can
vampire.
sit down. Sit down, please. My master, the mayor, will be with you shortly.
Will he be eating with us?
Of course, he will join you as you are his guest that he invited here to investigate the missing children.
As I'm walking in, can I suddenly just dab some holy water around my neck like I'm trying to spritz myself, cool myself down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sure.
little known fact about the Argyle family is us beefcakes, we sweat holy water.
Liam, are you eyeing the
Yeah,
portrait?
look at this pit portrait. Yep.
There you go.
Does it have like a title or something to
Yeah.
it?
Portrait
Ooh.
of the last von Zaro.
Mm.
Interesting.
Okay. So, just to clarify, is the mayor von Zaro?
No, the last von Zarovich died a century ago. We are just caretakers of this castle, trying to refurbish it for tourists.
Right, gotcha. By the way, can I play a little ditty on the organ?
No, the organ is reserved for for the master. He is still
Oh,
fixing it.
fair enough.
I will go and get him.
I'm going to put holy water in my mouth.
Just gonna chug a mouthful of it.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it in my mouth so I can sneeze it on.
Alright.
Just have that steak and that's in my pants. Just so kind of have it, like as if I'm like, yep, it's still there.
Is that a steak in your pants? You're just happy to see me. Suddenly, you hear organ music. Dun, 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 dun. As you all look over, you see sitting in front of the organ playing it is a well-dressed man in a nice old-time black and blood-red business suit.
That looks like the guy.
Yeah,
in
does
the...
he look like the...
He looks very much like the portrait, yeah.
Not related, huh?
Mhm.
And he plays a very nice melody on the organ. Then he stops. And he rises up. Hand out for you guys. There you go. He stops and he rises up. Did it not actually say?
No, oh, there you go. I
There
did
you go.
now.
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spooky.
It's
He's,
definitely not a classic vampire.
he rises up and he turns and he looks at all of you and he gives you a brilliant smile. And he gives you a gracious bow. Greetings, my guests. I am the mayor, caretaker of this fair castle. I am so glad that you investigators have arrived to find the missing children. How goes your search?
I can't say anything. I've got water in my mouth.
We believe we have an idea where they are.
Oh,
In fact,
good.
we heard that there may be one in this castle here.
I
you
should hope
explain?
not. This castle is very big and very old, filled with many danger. I would not want a child, and as he says this, he's kind of rubbing his hands together. I would not want a child to wander these halls. It is very dangerous. Only I and Rahidin know how to navigate it without running into any horrors.
What kind of horrors would you expect to be found in this castle?
Giant spiders and black cats, of course.
Giant spiders, like
You know, like those
Enormous.
Australian big brown ones.
well, nice
Nasty
meeting you. Let's
buggers.
leave.
Don't blame you.
So,
Burn the place down.
no, we are trying to refurbish it. We need tourists. The logging industry is not what it once was.
I can't help but notice you look rather similar to the man in this portrait here.
I have modeled my look so that way when the tourist's alive, I can pretend to be a descendant for them.
How exactly did you model your looks? I mean, your face shape, everything. Just
Well, we are a very inbred village.
Jeez.
that was not what I was
That's a-
expecting. Well, okay.
Have you met my cousin and my wife?
Have you met my half-brother, Rahidin?
Was he also your
Jesus.
wife?
No, he's not my wife. My wife died a long time.
Probably from being inbred.
Can we speak on something else? This makes me quite sad.
You're the one who brought it up. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yes,
Really
because
said
I
it.
wanted to dispel any concerns that you might have.
I'm now more concerned, to be honest with you.
Have you
need
not
to
seen
be-
the movies about the scary hillbillies?
What are movies?
Surely there's like picture films.
those moving pictures, eh?
Moving pictures, yeah.
I've never heard of a moving picture. I should ask Rahadin to investigate for it.
Interesting. Well, would you like to eat?
Of course. Please enjoy our finest meal that my
Well,
meager mayor wages can provide.
with the Argyles, we find it's always more polite when the host has the first bite.
Of course, he
Mhm.
scoots over and sits next to Betty.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, your reputation doesn't do you justice, Betty. Or would you prefer that I called you, Miss Lynn?
Excuse me, but I don't know how comfortable I feel how close you are to me right now. I
Oh,
mean, I
don't-
don't know you.
Don't worry, you're not related to him, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Lynn. I'm simply trying to not
And
have
what
to
do you
shout.
mean my reputation? Like, what are you trying to imply here?
Well, your reputation is as an incredible private investigator, investigating all sorts of the occult, but I did not realize you would be so captivating as well.
Oh.
Normally, someone such as yourself would be a model or a queen of a town or city, not some lowly investigator.
I like what I do. Glad to
She's
get my hands dirty.
independent women who don't need no man.
Oh, man.
Of course, I did not mean to imply anything. Now then, please enjoy the food. And he
No,
takes a goblet and
But isn't
a small
he
drink.
he has to eat though? We asked if he has to take the
yeah.
first bite.
of course, you asked for me to eat first. He reaches down and he cuts off a sliver of venison, pops it in his mouth,
I
chews it,
make sure he swallows.
and he swallows. See, nothing to be worried about. I am just a mayor.
Is he sweating?
Want to roll psychology?
Sure.
Can I roll something to see if there's any abnormal effects of him eating that?
Sure, go for it.
I'll just go for this.
No, he is not sweating. He seems very confident.
Does he look repulsed at all?
No.
And Phil, is your mouth still full of water?
Technically, I'm not speaking at all this whole
Yeah. Just observing.
I'm ready to snooze.
No, he seems perfectly fine, Phil.
Okay, alright. Maybe it takes a while to kick in.
Now
Is he
then,
breaking out with hives or something?
Enjoy your food, please.
What is this venison made of?
I feel like this is too on the nose. This is going to be like some Scooby-Doo adventure where they
Yeah,
end up in
I'm
the
expecting he actually is just a mayor who's pretending to be a
Yeah.
vampire.
food.
It was old man Ferguson all along.
No, I got away with it too.
Hey, we've got a cat here now.
Yeah, that cat is sus, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's going to be falling off into something else.
The cat is. Wait, we were meant to meet a druid, right? The cat.
Oh my
is the
God.
druid. The cat is the mayor this whole time.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm gonna
gonna-
fucking shoulder tackle that cat.
Yeah,
Suplex it just over the shoulder into the ground.
I can't imagine like you just lock eyes and both come to the same conclusion at the same time without saying anything.
So what are you guys
Just
doing?
I'm gonna run to the cat and pick it up.
Okay, you pick up the cat meows at you.
I'm gonna run over and punch it in the face.
Is this animal abuse
What?
that we're
What
supporting?
are you doing? It is one of our household cats. You actually punching it though?
Honestly, I'm losing my mind here. Yes, hell yes,
Yeah,
I'm
punch
punching
the
it.
cat. Punch the cat, please.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I'm gonna obliterate it.
I just like do the like sort of like cop car where they slide over the front of the car. I do like that over the table, and just Superman punch the cat in the face.
I'm like holding it out for you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like standing there just shocked at what I'm seeing.
You break the cat's neck with the punch, and the cat's head just sort of disintegrates into fragments of bone and flesh, and the cat's dead.
Oh shit.
And the mayor yells, "What the fuck are you doing?"
See, it was all part of the plan to make him break character.
Holy shit! Right in! Get the guns! These people are insane!
They'll spit on it.
I'm still holding this decapitated cat. I'm gonna just throw it on the table.
You throw it on the table, contaminating all the food.
Oh my god.
It's not like we were really gonna eat it anyway. Eat the food, that is, not the cat. What's left of it?
What if the gypsies were just fucking weirdos? Like, just a weird ass fucking gypsy woman who's like, yeah, I'll just fucking spout nonsense bullshit at them. Like, they're just tourists. And we're just going crazy over it. What if the mist was just like fucking hallucinogenic shit?
God.
And the innocent card was just being fucking gullible.
Rahadin kind of comes barging in. And he looks at the three of you and the dead cat, and then he looks at the mayor. And he says, "What are you doing in our home?"
Hang on a sec. Can I just take my dog out to poo? Hang on.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
We're on a cliffhanger, hang on.
Okay, on a cliffhanger here. It's
These
under
are
your
some lucky
arm.
boxing gloves.
Uh-huh. Not for the cat, though.
Liam, why did you do that?
I don't fucking know, it's
Poor
Cthulhu.
kitty.
That's the thing about Cthulhu, is it drives you insane before actually you mechanically get insane.
I don't understand what just happened.
We're trying to find a druid. Druids turn into animals. The cat should have turned back into his real form.
So, Miranda, having fun?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's, going differently, not how I thought it would, but, I mean, isn't that how this always turns out with you guys?
The mystery of the Druid.
Oh, hey, Michael.
Indeed.
Michael, you missed it. Liam just suplexed a poor cat.
Nice
I was
meeting you, though,
listening. I was
Oh.
this whole
listening.
time.
Oh, I didn't
It
notice.
was
Because I only have
horrific.
one screen.
Were you there when I
Oh.
punched the abbot as well?
No, I wasn't.
Oh yeah, pretty much did the same thing to that. He was, in my defense, he was giving off pedo priest vibes. He had like chained up a 13-year-old boy in his basement of a temple.
To be fair,
Sure.
the 13-year-old boy was a vampire.
I mean, Alastair didn't know that at that point. He just heard from his friends that there's like a chained up kid in the basement of the church, and he had already gotten a bad vibe from this priest, and so he's just like, not today, good sir. Punch. And then broke his teeth.
And pretty much punched his lights out.
It was non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Should have said
With
that
that
for the
extreme
cat.
success.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that cat had it coming.
Did that cat get hit harder than the
No, it's the same amount.
Yeah,
Aw.
same damage.
12 damage.
Aw.
Unless well, both of them were crits.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
So, Michael, did you have a good nap?
Yes. It was somewhat unintentional, but yes.
Very good. How long do you think it'll take Phil and his cat to go poop?
Was it his dog?
Yeah.
In which case, depends on the dog. Guess sometimes dogs just look at you.
Do you think
The
the chances
people I
are?
live with. If it's a regular thing, maybe the people that I live with, their dog has like a regular time at night where they call it hurry ups. And goes out for hurry ups. Sometimes
Hurry-ups.
he's like, it's like clockwork, and he'll go out, he'll do it. Other times, no.
Very good.
So who knows?
Well, depending on if you guys just keep suplexing everything, you could be pretty close to being done.
I mean, at this
We-
point, even if it is that they're just literally doing a tourist attraction, I think we should just demolish everyone. And then if turns out that if they don't die, if they die easily, then obviously they're just normal people. If they don't die easily, then they're vampires.
I pressed the wrong button, sorry.
You did.
I was flipping between scenes for me and...
It's like a witch. We should treat them like a witch. If they,
like a witch.
just drown them, chuck them in a
Drown
lake.
them.
Yeah, if they float, they're obviously a witch. In this case, a vampire. If they drown, well, then I guess they were innocent.
Michael, do you see why I needed you?
No, I think you had a great fun time without me. I think
I
this
am-
would have been better without. I think that if I wasn't here, you wouldn't have. If I was here, you wouldn't have experienced the gloriousness of Liam completely obliterating a cat. Innocent, peaceful cat.
Well, that cat was sus from the beginning.
Yeah, it's pretty sus.
Alright, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get this thing done. Alright, so you just suplexed the cat, thrown the body on the table, heard and walked in and said, "What the fuck are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?"
We want answers.
Answers.
We saw a child face melt in front of us, and now a cat has died.
You killed the
That's on
cat!
you.
Look, we hired you to investigate these problems. Why are you doing this to us?
Wait, was the mayor the one who hired us?
Yes.
Oh shit.
We just killed their pet cat.
You know what? I have to know. I'm going to sneeze on Rahadin.
Okay.
With the holy water, of course.
Of course. Achoo! You sneeze on Rahadin with the holy water. It splashes over his face and just sits there. And he reaches up and he wipes it off.
Can I
You see
flick some
his-
on? Look, sorry, keep going.
And you see as he wipes it away, he wipes away some makeup that makes him look very pale.
I'm sorry, I had a bit of a cold for a while since being here.
Meanwhile, Liam, you're flicking water at the mayor.
Definitely not Strahd.
Definitely not Strahd. Okay. You flip you flick the water at the mayor, and the water passes straight through him and splashes onto the ground behind him.
Fuck.
Fuck.
He looks at you and he frowns. You disappoint me. He disappears.
Okay. I'm going to get out my pipe. And I suggest that Betty do the same. Get your pipe, Betty. And I'm going to ask this Rahadim some questions. Oh,
The
shit.
lights
Oh.
go out. Rahadin disappears.
Shit.
Oh god, what does the food on the table look like now?
The food on the table is now all rotten, filled with maggots and worms. The drinks are bubbling and filled with mold and insects.
And he ate that. It was still like.
I mean, is he a ghost?
Then how? Yeah, if water went through him,
You,
where did the food go?
look
On the
at
floor?
You look at the bottom of his chair and you see the mouthful of food there in the chair.
Yeah. Bastard.
Uh,
Can I use my occult knowledge to try and figure out what he may be based on what we see?
Sure.
Regular or hard?
Well, you don't really have much information other than other than the fact that he disappeared. So hard.
Okay. Is that success or no?
That's a no. You'd have
Tell that
to
one
get
level.
you'd have to get 16 points lower because you have to get a 50% roll for a hard. Because
Alright.
yeah.
can I think about my vampire lore
Sure.
knowledge?
Mm-hmm.
And what would that be?
That would be hard because you're not feeling very confident about vampire.
I take
You want to
5.
take 5? Sure, you can take 5. Okay, you're pretty certain if it is a vampire, it's a very powerful one that can conjure his own self as an illusion. That is, if it is actually a vampire. That's the only thing that would explain this, is that it's a vampire with powerful illusion powers.
See, that would explain the room changing as well.
I hope that, because I can't punch ghosts.
Yeah.
Is the cat still there, then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's still there.
Shit. Okay. So we've killed a boy that was innocently infected, and we've killed an innocent cat as well.
I mean, the cat was probably bad. It lived here.
Yeah, that
In
is
the
true. Actually.
distance, you hear the sound of the drawbridge rising. Click, 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 click.
Little does he know he's trapped in here with us.
Yeah, and I say that as I slap my pipe on my other hand.
Alright.
Well, so what do you guys want to do?
I'm just gonna go out and shout out, Dio!
So what are you doing?
So there was a path down. How do I indicate on the map where I'm? Oh,
Hold
actually,
X.
I've got X. Ah, yeah. Was that a path or was that blocked?
That's a path that leads to a staircase that goes down.
There was a really hard locked place over there. That's the
Mhm.
guest quarters, right? That you said.
Yeah.
What if the little girl's trapped in there?
That's what I was thinking originally. That the guest is the trap girl.
If I walk over to the door, can I listen it
Sure.
to the?
Keep an eye out. Punch any cat you find.
Normal or
Normal.
really?
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, nothing there, guys.
Okay. Can I try and kick the door open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would
Make a
that
strength
be?
check.
Strength. Regular? Or...
Yeah.
Wait, I can go in.
Well, I haven't actually put a door there, sorry.
Ah, okay.
Okay, yeah,
69.
you kick the door open and it leads to a hall.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
good day.
Wait, it leads to a hole?
a hallway.
Oh. Is anyone in here?
You call out down the hallway and you hear that the grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into the darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceiling like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides. Their eyes seem to be watching.
Can I grab another rock from my shoe, from the cobblestones,
Yeah, sure.
and chuck it down the hole?
Mm-hmm. You chuck it down the hall. It clatters, scratching down. It gets caught in some cobwebs and hangs suspended halfway down the hall.
Do we want to go this way?
Is this way got particularly more cobwebs than other places, or it looks pretty normal?
It looks like more cobwebs.
Oh yeah, if it's like the oldest place. I'm gonna punch one of these things in the face.
You punch
Is that
one
gonna-
of the knights'
Yep.
statues. Okay.
Ooh, shit!
Critical failure.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure there's other numbers in between critical success and critical failure.
You punch the statue with your fist, and you punch it as hard as you can, and you feel your fist kind of bruise and crack as it hits the hard stone. Take 5 points of damage to your hit points.
Ow.
And you kind of crack the stone.
Ow.
That's
So
what you
these
get
are
for
stone
punching a cat.
statues,
Mhm.
not.
They
Oh
are
shit!
stone.
On the bright side, not suits them up. Like in the middle ones.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, should we explore?
Sure.
Just pray to the baby Jesus? I've been in worse tunnels than this.
Guys,
On the
move
streets.
down the hallway, the cobwebs stretching out, catching in your feet, slowing your path. You hear the sound of the statues' heads turning as you walk past.
He did say giant spiders, right?
Mhm.
What if he's serious
Yeah.
about that and it's like really real giant spiders?
I mean, judging by these cobwebs, I wouldn't be surprised.
Is the door locked?
Mm-hmm. The door is locked.
Can I try to pick it?
Mm-hmm.
Classic door move.
It's a
Be
normal
locked.
door.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, it's one locked door.
Well, Alastair, you're up.
I'll just kick the door.
Okay. Oh my god, you made it exactly.
Oof.
You kick the door and the door flies open, revealing a large room before you. You hear the statues behind all turn to look. That's not your problem, is it?
No.
Guys rush through the door, emerging
Another chapel.
Dim colored lights filter through tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall. 50 feet above the floor in the center of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped. Tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in jumbled disarray. Beyond the debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with bas reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. Light from above falls directly on a woman.
What was her name
And
again?
beside the altar lies a black mace.
A black what, sorry?
A black mace.
Black mace. Okay. What was the girl's name again? I forgot.
Gertrude?
Mm-hmm.
Gertrude? Gertrude. Alright, I'm going to run towards her yelling, Gertrude! Gertrude! Does she respond to me in any way?
She shakes and she looks over at you, her eyes wide. Who are you?
We're professionals. Trust me. Been doing this for years.
Professionals.
Yep, that's the truth.
You don't look like a professional.
Well, you know, the truth is in my name, so you gotta believe me. Now, come on. Let's get out of here.
But I cannot go. I have come to save my village.
How do you propose you do that?
I've come to sacrifice myself to defend the village for another 100 years from the curse.
I see. Well, what makes you acceptable as a sacrifice?
Because I volunteer.
I see.
Wait, did you say she looks like she's an adult now, or she's grown?
No,
Or does she look like a child still?
she looks like she's 16.
Okay. Because I just remembered someone saying that the kids go into the woods or something and then come back out adults.
Yeah, I remember that
That
line too.
was-
I thought that was strange.
Was that a figure of speech, like that they've
was
learned
the
to survive?
Abbot. That was
Yeah,
the
was
Abbot
it-
saying that.
Yeah, but is that deemed a figure of speech? I guess we don't know.
You don't
Like they're
know.
mature.
You knocked him out.
Yeah, we're really punchy in this one.
It's
I'd
creepy.
like to point out you've avoided every combat encounter so far.
Yeah, I was thinking I haven't had to use my revolver, so
Yeah.
There's been many places with zombies and witches and other things that you guys have just completely avoided. You've just gone to all of the talky places and none of the other places. I just want to make that obvious.
For the instinct.
I mean, we've fought with a cat and a priest.
That is true. We did kill a cat. That's
That's
it.
2 combat encounters.
Mm-hmm. I cannot leave. I must stay.
Well, surely there's another way.
There is one. Another may take my place to save the village.
What is this curse you speak of?
The curse. The curse of the von Zarovich. If there is not a sacrifice every century, then the brothers will return to haunt the lands, and their evil will destroy it.
So, if we were hired by the mayor to break the curse that the mayor is benefiting from, what's the deal?
I do
that's a
not
good
know.
point.
Okay, well, surely there's a way to break the curse.
There might be, but I do not know it.
Break his face?
Yeah, breaking faces usually work.
Well, he is certainly not a gentleman, that's for sure. Kidnapping defenseless children.
Yeah, especially little pretty ones like yourself. I bet if I was to be sacrificed, that'd be a real laugh.
Maybe you could take her place.
You know what? I've had a good life.
Sure, that's an even trade.
I've been on the streets all my life. I've had enough. I've had.
You just seem like his type.
maybe. That'd be a real laugh, wouldn't it? Actually, I'm. You know what? This will be funny. Let me take your place.
Strahd just comes in. Here, my precious. What the fuck?
I'm ready for my close-up.
Oh my god.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Oh, no, I have the holy water. I can defend myself. So, actually, I got an idea. What is she wearing?
She's wearing
Are
like a
you gonna
dress.
put on-
She's wearing a
I'm trying to
dress.
impersonate her.
Me too.
Okay.
What is she wearing?
She's wearing like a black and white dress.
Black and white dress. Can I fit into the dress?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great. I want to try and fit into the dress.
But I'm still wearing it.
If I had
Well-
collected my jacket from when we
Yes.
killed the kid,
Yeah,
Well, what
sure.
about
I'll
I
offer
can,
that up.
I can give her my jacket.
Okay, give her
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
jacket.
All right, you can change in private. I won't look, I promise. And then I'll take your dress. I'll switch into it. Stash my clothes somewhere, and I'll make sure I have the holy water on me. I'll have some in my mouth as well.
Yes, in case he kisses you, right?
Yeah, in case he kisses me. I can also do my sneeze tactic.
And do
Um,
we like hide and wait for him to come in here?
Yeah, we can ambush him. How about that?
Sounds. I don't see how this wouldn't work.
Okay.
Well, maybe you guys can get her out of here, and I'll just stay behind and sacrifice myself.
Mm. Well, how do we get out? Because the drawbridge has gone up.
Yeah,
That's true.
you're a good man. You don't deserve to die.
Wait, if we called on the moon to
Yeah.
get here, can we call on the moon to leave?
Oh.
What if the moon is working for him though?
What if he is the moon?
Oh my god.
What
I
if
think
we
the moon
moon
was-
him?
The moon seemed to be allied with the old lady, didn't it?
Dracula lives on the moon.
No, that's where
Yeah.
Hitler lives.
Hitler confirmed Dracula?
Oh my god, it's all coming together. I know it!
Alright, how about with this genius plan? Since you guys have, like usual, my one-shots take longer than I originally planned. Shall we wrap it up here? And do you guys want to finish tomorrow night? An hour?
Could try it. How much longer do you think we would have from here?
An hour, at most.
An hour?
Okay, and yeah, I definitely have to.
Yeah. Yeah, in that case, it would take that long.
Yeah. I will not be back. It would have to be after dinner, right?
Yeah, after dinner.
That's okay.
Does that work?
I should be able to, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we can wrap up tomorrow.
Alright, cool.
Sorry for always my one-shots take longer.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun so
That's all right.
far. I mean, it's eventful.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed that a lot. Normally, we die a lot quicker in Call of Cthulhu as well.
You guys, as I said, avoided literally every combat zone.
Yeah, we've just
Was
been
that
sneezing
because
on the
we-
right people.
Took the carriage, or we
Um,
just did go to the right location?
Well, how I set it up is that there's 3 different mysteries, and you guys it's up to you guys for which one you guys want to follow, and then whichever one you guys follow, the other 2 kind of fade away, and then you guys kind of avoided the combat zone in the wood with the fallen tree because Phil just shattered the tree by driving through it. There was going to something come out of the forest. You guys left the town before the zombies arrived. You guys didn't go to the windmill. You guys, in the castle, if you'd gone downstairs, there was a combat encounter. If you went upstairs, there was a combat encounter. But you guys went through the locked door. So.
Oh,
Hmm.
to get to her.
Uh huh.
Ah.
And
Well,
if
what's the
you-
guest room?
And if you guys had failed to open the door, the statues would have come alive and attacked you. But you
Ooh.
guys kicked it open pretty quick.
Man, we're just like the dream team.
Maybe we're actually good at this whole investigating.
I think
Yeah.
we are.
No, we're not. Like with
We're
the whole
feeling-
cat. I take back what I said.
Well, think of it this way: if we kill the cat, cause them to be scared and run away, allowing us to
Yeah.
continue on to find the girl. Boom! Part of the
Exactly.
plan.
It's a part of the plan.
Michael, what do you
Collateral
think?
damage.
Michael
Yeah.
isn't listening anymore.
They were like, "Oh, these guys! These guys mean business. They killed my cat."
Kill the cat.
Killed the poor cat.
Yeah,
It's an investigation skill
that's right. You
Killing
kill the cat,
cats.
you make him scared.
to break
Run
the
away.
illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we shall wrap it up there and finish tomorrow night with you guys confronting Strahd.
Okay.
Okay. Miranda, 3, 2, 1.